this particular one, it took about a year and a half, 2 years, and I think that was mostly because I was trying to kind of find my niche and my groove of how to write and how to come together with all the ideas that I had in my head. And the nice thing is that everything that I've ever done has always had a nice snowball effect. Like I'll start writing one thing and then I'll be like, oh, but you know what, this sounds like I really should put like this kind of bass line in it, like, or you know, this song sounds like it really has the ability to rock and kind of pump. I should probably put that industrial drum in there. And,
right.
You know, so that's kind of how it's transitioned into newer stuff. So it's kind of like I just kind of sit down, and as I start to feel the groove and the way that everything kind of comes together, I think it starts to become a more cohesive idea towards once it's finally all together. I think that this album, I think it's more cohesive in a certain dystopian kind of feel, whereas my last EP was dark.
Right.
And it was kind of very rough and almost made you feel uncomfortable in some areas when you listen to it, which I kind of did intentionally.
Right.
This one seems a little bit more organized, but it's still kind of dystopian and, you know, dark and out there. You know, I kind of say it's a little bit more outside my head than where I was before. So it's pretty cool.
Right on. So we're going to get to the next song off your EP. This one's called Passion to Ashes. Since you've mentioned it so many times, got this one queued up. Dig this.
Thanks.
Right on. So that's Passion to Ashes, which we talked about a few times already, relating to other stuff, and
Yeah.
a good one at that. And really enjoyed it. I love the flow of this one in particular, just because of the we'll call it. I would say the breakdown of it, or the bridge in the middle part. It really kind of grabbed me, and I don't know. I just really enjoyed it.
That's cool. Thank you. Anything that anybody says about my stuff, good, bad, or indifferent, I always really love. It's just I feel really lucky that people even take the time to listen to it, and I always love to hear feedback on it. So absolutely, I'm really excited that you like it, and I hope everybody that's listening really dug it, and that's really cool. I welcome any questions or anything like that, via Twitter. You can get a hold of me. You can even go to my website, shoot me an email. I'm pretty laid back. I'll answer just about anything for you.
Well, right on. So, just before we get to our next and last song from your EP, since we mentioned Passion to Ashes quite a few times, what was the reasoning behind this one? What was the idea behind it?
Well, that one kind of came together. It wasn't always called that. That song title was demoed, and again, that one got the name. I think probably about 10 minutes before I hit the copyright center.
Nice.
But, that particular song came together when I started to mess around with theremin. And I really liked the kind of dissonant sound that it got, and it kind of created a landscape for me. And the same thing with the bass line in the very, very beginning. The very, very bass line, the very, very beginning, that boom, boom, boom. That kind of reminded me almost like of an old John Carpenter type tune when I kind of started playing it. And then I thought, well, maybe I should kind of throw this in. And I kind of started playing around with guitar and stuff in it, and I kind of got some weird chords going on in there, and then once I really added the theremin to it, and threw all kinds of weird effects on it, I really liked the way that it came together. It seemed really roomy and like dystopian, and just like kind of like something almost out of like if you woke up and the world was just a different place one day. It just seemed very cool. That's kind of the way that idea kind of came together.
It's like going, what the F is going on here?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah.
What did I miss here, right?
Yeah. It's, I don't know. It's kind of how some stuff comes together when I write. So that's kind of, technically, that's the instrument part of it. That's how that kind of came together, and the feeling of it and stuff like that. So. Well,
and that's the beauty of it. So next up, we're gonna get to one more song off the new EP. Value of the Lost. This one's called Exhausted Sky. Dig this.